Over here, future home of the Rise of the Resistance attraction. Not quite ready yet. You can see it's even got the little wait line thing up there in the top corner. So, sometime in a galaxy not too far away, not a long time ago, or not a long time from now, we will see the Rise of the Resistance. Ridiculous arguments that's been plaguing the internet lately has been about Galaxy's Edge. Which one's better, Disneyland or Hollywood Studios? And I think the two of us, Marcy and I, tend to believe that it's a kind of a non-argument because they're so similar.
You're going to have the same rides and everything.
Correct.
Same eateries, same merchandise.
We're walking up here to Star Tours, and Star Tours at Disneyland is so much farther away from the actual Galaxy's Edge at Disneyland. But here in Studios, you'll actually encounter it before entering the park. So we, again, went in through the Critter Country side, and there it is. How cool is that? We got, first thing we're seeing is an X-Wing on the way inside. How cool is that? Keep in mind that the Disneyland Park has been open, their Galaxy's Edge has been open for a while now. I think May was when they first opened. So they've had theirs open for a while now. Disney, over here at Walt Disney World, at Hollywood Studios, their park, let's see if I can swing this around. Their park has a mandatory entrance right now. They're sending us over here by Star Tours, by Muppet Vision, and this is where they want us to enter, which is cool because that's how we entered at Disneyland too, right?
Sure is.
All right, so our first experience here at Galaxy's Edge, Marcy, did you think it was going to be in Disneyland?
No, I did not.
How kooky is that? How strange is it for you to have visited Galaxy's Edge at Disneyland before Disney World?
It is a little unusual.
Passing by some of the merchandise, of course, Marcy's making a pit stop. What are some of the stuff you're seeing, Marcy?
This is pretty cool.
Practical?
Yes. It's clothing.
The clothing and it's by itself is practical. Very good. All right, should we venture into the market? Again, crazy first experience. We're headed into the marketplace here at Galaxy's Edge. This is impressive, isn't it, Mars? Got a lot of like wood carving stuff over here. So coming at it from this angle, Star Wars Galaxy's Edge seems to be a lot about merchandise, which is no surprise there. This is Disney World, little shop with all the cute items, all the little things. Remember these from Disneyland? What do you got there? What is it? What even is that? Oh, it's a musical instrument. Cool. Also, Stormtrooper wooden dolls. Oh geez. They're falling apart. Okay, won't touch that. Marcy found something cute. Looks like it's sleeping.
Huh? It's a black and monkey lizard. Do you want to touch him?
Oh, no.
He's waiting to be adopted. He's really sweet. He just wants a home.
Looking at this stuff, carbon copy, pretty much identical to Disneyland. Back outside, and at this point, this place looks huge. It looks gigundous.
This is why you come in that second one, because now you've already gone wow 3 times.
Yeah.
Now you get this view.
This is absolutely nuts. And then, of course, the thing that everybody is crying about on the internet, the thing that everybody like tears of joy, seeing the actual Millennium Falcon, which we're going to see in just a moment. When we were in Disneyland, they sent us behind the scenes, and it wasn't pretty. We got to see a lot of behind the scenes stuff, and you got to see the behind the structures, which was not really, kind of took you away from the adventure. But one thing you don't get in Disneyland that you do get here is the line actually goes in front of the Millennium Falcon, so you don't have that beautiful picture op that you had in Disneyland, because instead of going back scenes, instead of going behind the scenes, they're sending everybody in front of the Millennium Falcon. So you guys tell me which is better. I don't know. It doesn't rain in California like it does here.
I should call off the infraction restraints? Yes! Yes!
Hello, my friends. I am Paul Onaka, and this is Onaka Transport Solutions. Today, I am offering the opportunity of a lifetime. I need flight crews to transport this valuable merchandise across the galaxy. Pilots to navigate, engineers to operate the ship, and gunners to defend the shipments. And that is where you come in. Yes, keep shooting. They've locked onto us. Take evasive action.
First impression of Smuggler's Run. I was a gunner. You were an engineer. How difficult was your job?
It was easy, I guess, because you can watch what buttons you're supposed to push. But the frustrating part is watching people across from you not doing anything.
Dang.
They need to hit their buttons.
You got to get a good crew of 6 people if you really want to make it far on the Smuggler's Run. So what are you thinking? Not too much different than Disneyland.
No.
Very, very similar. The ride, identical.
Of course.
Except that we did a little better this time. All right, so just pick a few things. What are some of the things on here that you're finding interesting? First off, tell me about this one, the Cliff Dweller, because it actually comes in a pour cup.
I don't know.
All right, so I decided I'm gonna look through and recommend some stuff for Finley. We're gonna stick to the without alcohol side, which I think is good. There's a Cliff Dweller that comes in like a pour cup, and that consists of citrus juices, coconut, hibiscus grenadine, Seagram's ginger ale, served in a souvenir pour cup, but it's $35. Holy smokes! But it is a cool cup. That is a cool cup. Yeah, now it's good. Now that the price is covered up. There's the blue bantha. So that's that blue milk we saw before. But this time it's with bantha-inspired vanilla butter sugar cookie. So this one actually is cool. It comes with a sugar cookie.
A cookie.
Yeah! So cool, thank you.
Yeah, definitely. It gets more exciting.
I was gonna say, this is gonna get weird to see you drink it.
There it goes. Now it's really acting up. There she goes. Boy,
This is risky. This is hard to do.
that is tricky. Keep throwing bubbles in your mouth.
All right, so I mentioned, Chris and I both agree on this, that the adult beverages are way cooler at the cantina than the kid beverages, but the kids got blue milk, and then Cade here thought he might try something interesting, and you tried the Black Spire Brew, which I don't think is long-lived on the menu. What are your thoughts?
I believe that they should. How should I phrase this?
Phrase it politely.
Burn it.
Burn it.
Bit of ash, and then dispose of it off of the face of the earth.
He's not wrong. He's not over-exaggerating. It was bad. It was really bad. So if I remember right, it was Joffrey's coffee. What else was in that?
I think it was
Citrus,
like ice
honey.
brew,
Ice brew.
pomegranate, lots of citrus stuff.
Nothing that by itself sounds horrible, and it literally was the most vile thing I've tasted in quite a long
It sounded
time.
pretty disgusting together when I read it, so I tried to dump
Together,
it
yes, I
something
agree.
else.
I agree.
He was, "Well, what's that?"
But you tried it, and it was gross. And I tried it too, and it was gross. He's not wrong. So if you go, this is our official non-recommendation. I'm going to jump over here. Don't get the Black Spire Brew.
The Millennium Falcon. If the stories are true, glad I don't have to guard it. That's affirmative.
As you can see, the milk line just as popular here, maybe a little bit more popular than over at Disneyland.
But it's blue milk.
You just tried blue. What are your thoughts?
It's an interesting consistency between like a milkshake and a slushy.
Okay, here, take green. I'm gonna try blue. I don't want to jump in the gun. I want to try the same as you. Oh, and it's got a mild taste to it that kind of lends itself to be like milk. I can't quite pick out what it is about the green milk. This one's for the people who need to be a little bit more brave. So I think that's 2 votes for blue milk. So yeah, from my perspective, I mean, given what we have so far, between the ride and some of the different shops and restaurants, I don't see much of a difference between Disneyland and Disney World. And in my mind, that's what was always supposed to be. It was always supposed to be pretty much the same things. At the entrance, I'm seeing a few little attractions, a few little icons kind of moved around, slid around some of the ships and stuff like that. But for the most part, it's really identical. Matter of fact, so much so it's a little bit weird being here in Orlando, having been to the one in Disneyland, because you feel like it's identically the same place. The ride was the same, and it's still just as impressive. Very, very cool. Very, very fun. Very, very awesome to see. Just the craftsmanship and how they were able to do both the parks so very similar.